Hey everybody, and welcome to a new thing on the channel. This is Technobabylon. Well, what is Technobabylon? First of all, it is an older game. It's about 5 years old. Wasn't really designed for widescreen monitors, so you're going to see some black bars on the left and right side of the game to make it fit right. Hope we can deal with that and it's not too annoying. It's a point-and-click adventure game, sci-fi sort of thing, kind of like Blade Runner-ish is what I've heard. So it is a point-and-click adventure game, like Unavowed, like Whispers of a Machine. This channel is not turning into a dedicated point-and-click adventure game channel by any means, but I did like those games, and I've heard good things about this game, so I wanted to give it a try. And these styles of games have the ability to tell interesting stories, and that's what we like to do here is tell and be told interesting stories, so hopefully this is a good one. Let's give it a start.
Looks like you found the place.
You're sure this is the one?
I'm positive. Lanta Sesame goes by Mandala in the trance.
Another game
There's
with
a big
Mandala
gap
in
the
it?
records, and it's shaped exactly like her.
I thought you said he put a lot of effort into it.
They've been hiding her activity, but weren't covering up their own work very well.
If they did, then
What's wrong, dude?
How are the headaches?
Won't be a problem for much longer.
You understand the plan?
Don't worry, I know exactly what I'm doing. After all, I've been planning this for years.
Planning what exactly, sir? So I will have to turn the sound down a little more than I already have. So bear with me. As soon as we get to a point that I can do that, we will turn the sound down, the game sound down. This must be the
There's nothing
Mandala.
like being in trance. A world built of abstracts and intellect, of tangible thought, where every part has been crafted by an individual soul. It's the purest form of contact a person can have, mind to mind. It's the pinnacle of human achievement. Some might say that achievement in the physical world is somehow more meaningful. To them I say, join the future or be surpassed by it. Within the trance, we are millions of minds as one. But even as far as we've come, there's still one serious flaw. Its reliance on the real world as its backbone. And disconnections. Damn.
You were removed from the trance.
Don't panic. I'll just go and speak to the building manager. It's not like there's anything to be afraid of out there.
No, definitely not.
Let's get this over with.
Alright, so it wants us to move to the inventory in the bottom right, but instead I'm going to go to settings real quick, and I'm going to drop the sound volume down a hair. Hopefully that's a good move. Alright, you wanted me to open my inventory, select trance to disconnect. We also have our mailbox and our news feed. Can I click the other things? I can, in fact, click the other things. I'm not railroaded in. So we have Newton support. It's from City of Newton. Subject circumstances. Dear Mrs. or Miss Sesame, this message is to remind you that you have not been attending your scheduled employment meetings. If you do not inform us of absences, you risk losing housing support from the city. You have been receiving city support benefit for 711 days, and we hope that you will be able to improve your circumstances soon. Alright, from Baron M. O'Shea, Lieutenant Colonel O'Shea. Dear Sir, Miss, my name is Marcus O'Shea. I am a chief financier of the Oklahoma General Martin Carter. His recent death at the hands of a rival warlord, so this is just this is a scam, sure. From T Root, let's meet up. Seems like we haven't seen you in years. No idea if you've heard, but there's a big game coming up at the Rotunda. If you're up for leaving your apartment, we can probably get you a place on the team. Alright. This one has an attachment. This is from EXS Pharma. Amazing deals on chem. Do you want the extra interface speeds without the extra cost? Yeah, I'm not opening this spam in the slightest. And from Toxic Sigma. Yo, Dala. Good hearing from you. Though I know really it means you want something. Basically, yes, the batch of blue wetware you got is cracked, so you can grow it yourself. Just don't gray goo your place. It needs a few things. Water, since that's what makes up 99% of it. 2, nutrition. It's an organism after all. 3, heat. In the normal stuff, it'd cause it to break down, but this blend is activated instead. Alright, so that's our T-mail. How do I get out of T-mail? What's our news feed like? No connection found. Unable to access the Shishiki server. Then we have an ad over here for Epiphany the movie. Alright, well, we're not going to get anything if the network is down. Let's leave the trance. Well, we're much different, aren't we?
Better go and talk to the building manager.
Better do that.
Ah! Ouch!
Guess what? Things just don't open in the real life, huh? Password error.
Password error? Huh? I guess the door's broken too. Contact manager.
I think unable to connect. I think they've booted you out.
Trapped?
I think they've decided that since you haven't shown up to your employment meetings for the past 2 years, that they're just going to remove you from your housing. For the first time that you can remember, the prospect of staying inside your apartment is frightening to you. We can interact with things, a pile of clothes, some cables. Doesn't look like a cable, looks like a pillar to me, but great. Shower curtain, recycler, trophy, window, some gross food.
Ugh, no. Last time I reached into the pile, there was stuff growing in it.
Alright, let's change the volume settings even more, please. We got the sound volume and the music volume. None of those is the voice volume, though.
If I keep randomly cutting cables, I'm going to end up electrocuted eventually. Guess I'm not as strong as I thought. I'm not getting out this way.
Alright, just give me a moment, please, and we'll see if I can fix some of this sound issue. Alright, that should have reduced the volume a little bit. Hopefully. There's my wetware still, where I'm growing my wetware. You removed the gelatinous clump of semi-organic wetware that you've been cultivating in the still. It looks like it's grown enough to be usable now. Picked up wetware, okay. Picked up a trophy. Reaching your arm into the recycling slot can only end in tears.
The window frame is welded in. Even if I could open it, it'd be a 150-meter drop to the bottom. Nah. I'm not that hungry.
I don't blame you. It's absolutely gross is what it is. Alright, so do we have any options of like holding down this? So tab doesn't work to show us what we can interact with. Right click doesn't work. So we don't have any of those options that I'm aware of.
Even if I cared that much about the apartment's rules, the sign's fixed to the wall.
All right, what do we got? We got a trophy. We got the wetware. What if we put our wetware in the door panel? Can it hack for us? It's doing something. The apartment's centralized systems speak to you more clearly than ever as your wetware joins with its systems. Hey, can you let me out now?
Still not working. Apparently I can't just wait for the problem to fix itself. Can't rely on anyone else.
Well, what was the whole point of me putting the wetware on the thing if it didn't do anything? You've already successfully made a connection to the door panel. Better check your trance hub to see if it can give you better answers. Okay. So, can I please just get that to go away? Let's go into trance, which is kind of like the VR world. And, let's see, connection to door panel.
Forsooth, who wouldst summon the guardian of thine abode?
Who are you, actually?
Who are you?
I am the defender, the guardian, the knight. No threat shall dare intrude upon thy domain while I stand watch.
Do you have a name?
I do not wish to trouble my lady with such minute details.
So, just Knight then.
Whatever thy will, my lady.
What do you do exactly?
What's your function?
I am the defender. I prevent intrusions upon thy fortress. The physical and the etheric.
I found you in the door's terminal software. You're the apartment's network security, aren't you?
Quite so. Trojans and malware, flee from my presence.
But you also control the door's security.
A vital role, milady. None shall threaten the sanctity of your domain.
And who made you exactly?
Tell me about yourself.
Sentinel Systems Nightwear, a data and physical security product of Sentinel Systems, version 3.02. Licensed to City of Newton Housing Services.
Why are you a knight?
What's with the knight in shining armor routine?
Who is better suited to the role than a loyal defender of the realm?
Okay, now tell me properly.
My lady, thine own.
Out of character!
Following managerial reformation of Sentinel Systems, the company's theme was shifted to a feudal design.
Okay, I find you irritating. Can you let me out?
The door seems to be stuck. Can you do anything about that?
Attempting to operate door drive systems. Attempt 2. Attempt 3. It would appear the machinery of the door itself has become fatigued. The terminus is unable to compel activity on the door's part itself. The safety unlock would doubtless serve you well at this juncture.
Okay.
Can you use the safety unlock?
I'm afraid I cannot. It must be unlatched physically.
All right, how do I do
Where
it?
is it?
It lies behind the terminal. With sufficient armament, mayhaps thou shalt reach it.
Gee, thanks.
All right, goodbye.
Ciao.
Fare thee well, my lady.
Well, all right. So, can I exit trance, please? All right, so behind this terminal, behind this door panel, is a way to get out.
I can't get a grip to open it. Not like I could fit through there anyway.
So what can we do to remove the door panel? We could just smash it with our trophy. The trophy won't help you get inside the panel. Really? It won't? Like, we could smash it, though. So I can't use the
Guess
grate
I'm
on
not
that.
as strong as I thought. I'm not getting out this way.
Oh, we have left lockers and right lockers, middle lockers. I didn't even see those. Okay, what's in our lockers?
Nothing in here.
All right, the middle locker.
I usually keep clothes in here. Looks like I need to go to the support office to get more printed.
And the right locker, then?
Nothing in here.
Really? Not even like a screwdriver or something? Cables, vent, grate, gross food, the recycler, the food machine. Alright, so what can we print? We do not have any metal, so we can't print anything in metal, but we could put our trophy in something. Memory cartridge, it won't come out, it's locked in place. Eject memory cartridge. We can select a protein supplement, a nutrient complex, a sucrogelatin complex. Yeah, so can you eject the memory? Picked up memory module. I don't know why we did that, but we did. Okay, so now we can't order food because there's no memory module. We could put their wetware into the memory. Yeah, so let's put our trophy into the recycler. Sorry, trophy. The machine thinks for a moment, then displays a message. Error. User safety settings enabled. Unable to produce metal utensils due to danger of harm. To change this, please seek administrator permission. Thank you for your cooperation. THE Foods. Your future on a plate.
Hey, we're not children. Lousy suicide rate.
Alright. Let's go back to the food machine. Let's put the trophy into here. I mean, not the trophy. The wetware into there. You feel a flow of new data as your wetware inveigles itself into the food machine's systems. Alright, well, let's go into trance and talk to the food machine. Hello, food machine.
Hi, I'm Cheffie, your interactive guide to THE Foods Auto Meal Sweets.
Who are you again?
Who are you, and what are you doing in my food machine?
Hi, I'm Cheffie,
We already had this bit.
I'm the voice of your food machine. I'm here to help you make the most of your machine and all the delicious possibilities. And if there's trouble, I'm here to help you out.
Well, we definitely have trouble. What can you make?
What kind of things can you make?
Using THE's patented and proven protein fiber synthesis reserve system, I'm able to whip up some of the tastiest treats you've ever had.
Like?
Just you wait. Before you know it, you'll be having the most cost-effective food you've ever tasted.
Oh, cost-effective
You're
food.
dodging the question.
My recipe books are always getting bigger. My best friends at THE always come up with great new ideas. Everything from protein surprise to Nutri-Block casserole.
Oh, Nutri-Block casserole.
Don't be like that. Give them a try.
I do love the little jingle when she goes, THE. It's great. I don't much like your food. Well, let's not insult the lady. What about trays and forks? Can you make those?
How do I get trays and cutlery?
Haven't you been eating with us for years?
Humor me.
THE's food machines have self-contained vacuum formers to recycle utensils. Just put your tray back in the machine when you're done with it.
Why can't I put metal in the recycler?
Why can't I put metal in the recycler?
It might be dangerous. At the request of
Newton Civic Housing Services.
you've been limited to plastic utensils. But isn't plastic great? It's so easy to get clean.
But what if I want something stronger, like steel? That heavy protein mash bends the fork sometimes.
Sorry, no can do. I'm not just a chef. It's my job to keep you safe.
Well, how do I shut you off?
How would I stop you stopping me? I need a fork.
Why would you want to do that? Don't you like me? I just want to make sure you're eating right.
So, you object to me smashing you open?
It takes some pretty serious damage to do that. I'm tough. Only qualified THE systems technicians can get me open.
Looks like messing with your software is my best bet then.
Alright, well, will the machine work without you? Like if we remove you completely? Poor anime lady?
Will the machine work without you?
If I have an accident, the machine will continue to dispense. We don't want you starving in an emergency now, do we?
Well, thank you very much. Goodbye.
Ciao.
Bye!
Alright, well, how do I remove her? That's the question. Can I use the memory block on it?
Hi there!
Hey, you want this?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can only receive updates from THE Foods home server.
Do you take new data any other way?
If you want to use new recipes, there's always memory cartridges. Just load it into your THE Foods unit and away we go.
Sounds simple enough.
Idiot-proof meals, that's our motto.
Hey!
I know!
Alright, so we need to replace the memory block with something that says, like, that removes her and gives us a chance to make metal utensils so we can get out of here. So why do I have a trophy for anyways? Like, what is it? Like, what is it a trophy of? Did I miss that part? I probably read that and completely just ignored it. What if I use the wetware on the memory block? It isn't compatible with the memory module. Are you sure? Are you absolutely sure? Well, sure I can't just use the wetware again? Now that I know what I'm doing? Go away. You've already successfully made a connection with the food machine. Better check your trance hub. Well, I don't want to do that right now. Let's, put the memory block back in? You sure I can't do something like this? It won't come out, must be locked in place. Alright. So, let's remove the memory again. Wetware still, cables, window, food. What am I missing? Pile of clothes, can't interact with that. Grate. Vent. I think I've seen everything. Can I just put my wetware on the cables?
The wetware won't form a connection with it.
Okay. Can I put it back in its still?
The seed colony of wetware already in the still will start to grow soon. It doesn't need any help.
Well, game, you've stumped me in the beginning sequence here. Can I put the memory block in the still?
It's not compatible with it.
Can I put the memory block in the door panel? The memory block won't help you get inside the panel. I think we've already tried that, actually. Alright. What have I not seen or interacted with? Recycler, window, food machine. Can I use the wetware on the recycler? Because I did it on the food machine. Well, I guess it's the same thing. It's one and the same, huh? Are you sure I can't just shove the trophy in? The machine thinks for a moment, then displays a message. Yeah.
Hey, we're not lousy soup.
Alright, what have I missed? Do I need to tell her that I don't like her? Like, really didn't want to insult the lady.
Hi, I'm Cheffie, your interactive guide to THE Foods Auto Meal Sweets.
Yeah, I don't like your food.
I've had to live off your crap for 2 years now. It's bland, and it feels like runny puke. I have trouble swallowing, and every mouthful makes starvation that little bit more appealing.
I'm sorry to hear that. Have you tried any of our new recipes recently?
No.
Let's look for some. Oopsie, it looks like I can't connect. Don't worry, you can always use the memory cards in the machine to upload delicious new recipes.
Yeah, but how do I do that? What's on your recipe card now?
What's on your recipe card now?
On the menu today, we've got... Uh-oh, looks like the memory card's been taken out of the machine. I'm so sorry. I can't cook without my recipes.
Some master chef you are.
If you can find some new recipes on a memory module, I'd be happy to have a go with them for you. I live to serve.
Okay, well, you annoy me.
You're really, really annoying. You know that?
Address all concerns regarding THE
Avatar to 862.
Cheffie to THE Customer Interactive Regions.
Alright, well, goodbye.
Bye!
I'm not getting very far in this. Can I talk to... Yeah, can't get new email because there's no email. There's no connection. Can I talk to Doorman again?
Forsooth, who wouldst summon the guardian of thine abode?
I find you irritating, dude.
Has anyone ever told you that you get real tiresome real quick?
Customer research has shown the night image to be effective. 89% of customers associated with increased security and ability to solve threats. 67% associated with defense of a home in a professional manner. 55% found it more confidence-inspiring than Sentinel's previous mascot,
Which was?
the Sheriff. Following last year's New York police riots, public perception of such personnel diminished considerably.
Ciao.
Fare thee well, my lady.
See you later. So, that didn't help us in the slightest. Let's leave the trance. Oh, no, I have the thing. Hold on, I need to go back in. Because I can still access the memory card here, right? So, yeah, I've already done that. I've already tried to give it to her, but she didn't want it. Can I use the memory block on myself? Can I use the memory block on him?
It's way too big to copy onto a memory block.
She doesn't want it.
Hi there!
Hey, you want this?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can only...
Do you take new data any other way?
If you want to use new recipes, there's always just loaded it.
Sounds
Idiot-proof me.
Alright, so really the game has really got me stuck here in the very freaking beginning, huh? Can't use it on me. Can't get the news feed because the connection is down. Nothing I can connect to. There's no other memory cards available that I know of. The trophy I would need to put in here, so I can't use that with anything else. Am I missing something in particular? Can I use the wetware on the grate? Can it get down there and connect to something? Careful, anything you drop down there could be lost forever. Well, that's not it. So, you know what? I'm actually going to do something that I haven't done before, and that's pause and look up what we're doing in the very first episode. So bear with me just a moment. Okay, we're back. Here's a tip. Don't ever alt-tab out of this game because it will crash on you. At least it crashed on me. So what I needed to do was something that seemed like a bad idea in the first place, and that was go to this pharma and download the malware. Like, literally download the virus. Congratulations, I now have a virus. There it is. And also something that I completely missed earlier is you can right-click on things to look at them rather than interact with them. So I can look at the malware. A badly disguised virus package designed to trick the gullible into opening it. It might steal info, force you into a botnet, or just wreck systems for the hell of it. Normally you wouldn't even have come close to downloading it, but now I can put it on the memory card. Alright, now I've got an infected memory card. And should I leave trance and then put one infected memory card into my food machine? Alright, that's done. Now let's leave and let's go back to trance. Also, the mouse movement in this game is a little, like, bad. Like, it's very fast to accelerate this way, but it's weird up and down. I don't know, it just seems odd. So you'll have to excuse me on that respect. So we'll talk to Lady.
Hi, I'm Cheffie, your interactive guide to THE Foods Auto Meal Sweets.
And we will ask her to access the memory card that is infected with a virus.
What's on your recipe card now?
I see there's some new recipe data. It looks like...
Apparently whatever virus was writing that T-mail is doing some damage.
You don't look so good.
It's nothing that can be worked around.
Sounds more like you need someone to put you out of your misery.
All right. How do I shut you off?
How would I stop you stopping me? I need a fort.
Okay, we've already went through that.
How about I stop you stopping me stopping you?
Then I guess I'd have to stop you stopping me stopping you stopping me?
No, you're a smarty pants.
Yep, definitely a smarty pants. That's us. I don't think she said that before. Does she say new things when she's infected by the virus?
I don't like your food.
I like your face.
I don't like your face. I like this. I like this girl.
How do I get trays and cutlery?
Fuck.
Yes? And the trays?
Why can't I put metal in the recycler?
Why can't I put metal in the recycler?
Not while I'm a boss.
Okay, will the machine work without you?
Will the machine work without you? What? That doesn't really answer my question.
Yeah, well, you annoy me.
You're really, really annoying. You know that?
It takes one to know one.
What?
Your mama.
Alright, well, you don't look too good.
You don't look so good.
I'm a chef.
That's nice. What about your...
I'm a chef.
Yes?
I'm a chef.
Yeah. You're the chef, alright. Well, well, goodbye.
Ciao.
So, I didn't read the walkthrough farther than that to know what happens. Can I give it the trophy now? I keep wanting to click and drag, but you just click. It's still an error, huh?
We're not children. Lousy suicide.
Well. Oh, you know what? The door panel guy said that he could protect me from other things. So can he protect me from a virus? Like, hey, dude, my food machine has a virus.
Forsooth, who wouldst summon the guardian of thine abode?
Cheffie's sick.
I think Cheffie the chef's come down with something.
The steward harbors a blight? Zounds! This shall not be allowed to continue! Foul harbinger! There are grave accusations of treason upon your head, steward! Stand and face me! We shall see what trial by combat makes of you!
I'm sorry, I don't crave.
Have at thee!
Cheffie's dead. We killed Cheffie.
Well, that takes care of her.
Takes care of him too, because we don't have him anymore. Alright, so trophy in the recycler now. Metal recycled, good. Food machine, I need some metal utensils, please. How do I get metal utensils? Oh, I guess I have to select what food I want, and it will come with metal utensils. After a few moments of mechanical protest, the machine eventually gives in. Picked up metal tray and metal fork. Alright, so now I have metal tray and metal fork. Can I use the metal fork on the door panel? Can I pry it open? I can. Alright, we're out. Well, what was that? What was that, by the way? Did you explode my apartment? Did you do that? He did that, didn't he? He trapped us in there so he could blow us up, but we escaped first. 20 hours earlier.
This is it. Animus Organics. You think Central's right on this one?
I still don't think an AI, however powerful, could predict a crime like this.
However, if it does help us catch the mindjacker.
Central hasn't exactly been generous with the details. I don't really think we're gonna find anything here. There are other, stronger leads we ought to be chasing.
Alright, well, I think that's the end of this episode. Let's go ahead and give it a save. So I don't crash it again. Alright, that'll be it. Can't believe it took us so much effort and we had to get a hint how to get out of our own freaking apartment. But that's it for episode 1 of Technobabylon. Thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it and hope to see you again next time.